Good morning, everyone. Welcome back virtually to the members of the Kentucky Board of Education and to any viewing audience. A few notes to announce about conducting virtual meetings. The meeting must comply with the requirements of the Open Meeting Act. Accordingly, Kentucky Board of Education members must ensure their video is streaming and they can be seen throughout the duration of the meeting. Members, please mute your microphones when not talking. However, remember that all discussions must be broadcast to the public. So when you are ready to speak, be sure you unmute your microphone. Every time you speak during the meeting, please unmute, state your name, and take a short pause. This will give the software time to recognize you and to project your picture. For any items that require a vote, a roll call will be necessary to record the vote of each board member at that time. The member should state his or her name, pause, and then say, "I vote blank." Please silence or turn off other electronic devices that may cause disruption to your sound feed. And Todd, good morning. If you would, please call the roll.
Good morning. Joanne Adams.
This is Joanne Adams. I am present.
Claire Batt.
This is Claire Batt, present.
Holly Bloodworth.
Good morning. This is Holly Bloodworth, present.
Mike Bowling.
Good morning. It's Mike Bowling, and I'm present.
Alvis Johnson.
Good morning, everybody. This is Alvis Johnson, and I am present.
Cody Pauley Johnson.
Good morning, everyone. This is Cody Pauley Johnson, and I'm present.
Patrice McCrary.
Good morning. Patrice McCrary. I'm present.
Sharon Porter Robinson.
Good morning. This is Sharon Robinson. I am present.
Lee Todd.
This is Lee Todd, and I'm present.
Lou Young.
Good morning. This is Lou Young, present.
Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman.
Hello, this is Jacqueline, and I'm here.
CPE President Aaron Thompson.
Yes, I'm here.
And Allison Sloan.
Good morning, this is Allison Sloan, and I am present.
Madam Chair, you have 10 of 10 voting members present. You have a quorum.
Thank you so much, Todd. The next item for KBE discussion requires this board to go into closed session under the Open Meetings Act, KRS 61.810, subsection 1F, as allowed by and under the requirements of KRS 61.18815 to conduct a review of individual applications and reference information of individual candidates for the Commissioner of Education position, which might lead to the appointment of the next Commissioner of Education. Do I have a motion to go into closed session for such purpose?
Chair Young, Alvis Johnson, I make the motion. We go into closed session.
Thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. Do we have a second?
Patrice McCrary. I second.
Thank you. We have a second from Patrice. Todd, if you would please call the roll.
Yes. Joanne Adams.
Joanne Adams, and my vote is yes.
Claire Batt.
Claire Batt, yes.
Holly Bloodworth.
This is Holly Bloodworth. I vote yes.
Mike Bowling.
This is Mike Bowling, and I vote yes.
Alvis Johnson.
Alvis Johnson, I vote yes.
Patrice McCrary.
This is Patrice McCrary. I vote yes.
Cody Pauley Johnson.
This is Cody Johnson. I vote yes.
Sharon Porter Robinson.
This is Sharon Robinson. I vote yes.
Lee Todd.
This is Lee Todd, and I vote yes.
And Lou Young.
This is Lou Young. I vote yes.
Motion carries.
We will now go into closed session. At this time, we will cease live streaming of our meeting. Upon our return, we will resume broadcast of this meeting in the open session portion of the meeting, of the public meeting on the KBE Media Portal Watch Live page. Item number 5 on our agenda is discussion and action on next steps in selecting a commissioner of education. As the Kentucky Board of Education did not take any action in closed session, it is now time for us to discuss the next steps requiring action by this board in the commissioner search. Do I have a motion to direct Greenwood, Asher and Associates to conduct further reference checks on those candidates identified in closed session and arrange for individual interviews of 4 candidates over July 6 and 7, 2020, as identified by individual KBE members?
So moved, Commissioner Young.
I have a motion from Mr. Johnson. Do we have a second?
I make the second.
Oh, thank you. A second from Cody Pauley Johnson. Any discussion? If you would, Todd, please call the roll.
Joanne Adams.
Joanne Adams. My vote is yes.
Claire Batt.
Claire Batt votes yes.
Holly Bloodworth.
This is Holly Bloodworth. I vote yes.
Mike Bowling.
This is Mike Bowling. I vote yes.
Alvis Johnson.
This is Alvis Johnson. I vote yes.
Patrice McCrary.
This is Patrice McCrary, and I vote yes.
Cody Pauley Johnson.
This is Cody Pauley Johnson, and I vote yes.
Sharon Porter Robinson.
This is Sharon Robinson. I vote yes.
Lee Todd.
This is Lee Todd, and I vote yes.
And Lou Young.
This is vote yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Todd. Item number 6 is the approval of awards committee meeting. The awards committee will need to meet virtually on July 28 to review applicants for the KBE Kelly Award for Business and Education Partnership and bring forward a recommendation of the applicant best meeting the award criteria to the full board at our meeting on August 6, 2020. Do I have a motion to approve a special meeting on July 28 for the KBE Awards Committee to meet to discuss and nominate a Kelly Award for Business and Education Partnership winner?
This is Claire Batt. I would like to move that we approve the meeting.
Thank you so much, Claire. We have a motion from Ms. Batt. Do we have a second?
This is Sharon Robinson. I second.
Thank you so much, Dr. Robinson. So we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Todd, if you would, please call the roll.
Certainly. Joanne Adams.
Joanne Adams. My vote is yes.
Claire Batt.
Claire Batt votes yes.
Holly Bloodworth.
This is Holly Bloodworth. I vote yes.
Mike Bowling.
This is Mike Bowling. I vote yes.
Alvis Johnson.
This is Alvis Johnson. I vote yes.
Patrice McCrary.
This is Patrice McCrary, and I vote yes.
Cody Pauley Johnson.
This is Cody Pauley Johnson, and I vote yes.
Sharon Porter Robinson.
This is Sharon Robinson. I vote yes.
Lee Todd.
This is Lee Todd, and I vote yes.
And Lou Young.
This is Lou Young, and I vote yes.
Motion carries, Madam Chair.
Thank you so much, Todd. And I neglected a point of courtesy earlier to sincerely thank Betty Asher and her team for their support today through the deep referencing closed session that we had earlier. Ladies, thank you so much. We really appreciate your abiding support for this process.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 7 on our agenda is to amend our calendar. We typically have a board retreat in August and then a 2-day meeting again in October. So today, pursuant to board policy, an annual retreat is held each year to review the board's goals and objectives, identifying the major issues likely to face the board in the coming year, and establishing priorities for board action. I know that you guys are as excited as I am to have a new commissioner on board and to engage in this conversation about our strategic vision and goals. But the former board had approved that date as usual for August 5th, 2020. And since we are still undergoing a search for a new commissioner of education, the vice chair and I decided it would be better suited to postpone the retreat until October so that our new commissioner is able to join us. And we also hope that by that time it may be more feasible for board members to attend in person, depending on the data from the pandemic. So if that is agreeable to you, do we have a motion to approve amending the date? We will still meet on the date scheduled, but amending the date of the annual board retreat from what was scheduled on August 5th to a date we already have on our calendar, August 6th, 2020.
I make a motion.
Thank you so much, Cody. And, oh, I'm sorry, Todd. And do we have a second? I think I heard Holly.
Yes, I second.
All right, so we have a motion from Cody and a second from Holly. Is there anything that you need to add, Todd, or is there further discussion?
No. If there's
Okay.
further discussion, then we can move forward with that. Otherwise, we can call the roll.
Okay, great. I thought I heard you there, so I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it. All right, great. So we do have a motion and a second. Todd, if you would please call the roll.
Joanne Adams.
This is Joanne Adams. My vote is yes.
Claire Batt.
This is Claire Batt. I vote yes.
Holly Bloodworth.
This is Holly Bloodworth. I vote yes.
Mike Bowling.
This is Mike Bowling. I vote yes.
Alvis Johnson.
This is Alvis Johnson. I vote yes.
Patrice McCrary.
This is Patrice McCrary. I vote yes.
Cody Pauley Johnson.
This is Cody Pauley Johnson, and I vote yes.
Sharon Porter Robinson.
This is Sharon Robinson. I vote yes.
Lee Todd.
This is Lee Todd, and I vote yes.
And Lou Young.
This is, and I vote.
I'm sorry, Madam Chair, will you repeat your vote for me? It cut out just a little bit.
This is Lou, and my vote is yes.
Thank you. Motion carries.
Thank you so much. So we have our retreat in October, so let's take a look at the August date already on our calendar. Also pursuant to board policy, the board shall conduct its annual evaluation of the commissioner at its October meeting. The former board approved this date as October 6, 2020. As we just approved the annual retreat to occur in October and will not need to conduct an evaluation of the commissioner this coming October, the vice chair and I thought it might be better suited to repurpose that existing August 5th date, originally scheduled for the retreat, to potentially meet for the reception for our new Commissioner of Education. If that is agreeable to you, do we have a motion to approve amending the date of the Commissioner's evaluation from October 6th to a potential Commissioner's reception on August 5th?
This is Patrice McCrary, and I so move.
Thank you so much, Ms. McCreary. Do we have a second?
This is Mike Bowling. I second it.
Excellent. Thank you, Mr. Bowling. We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. Thank you, Todd. Please call the roll.
Joanne Adams.
This is Joanne Adams. I vote yes.
Claire Batt.
Claire Batt votes yes.
Holly Bloodworth.
This is Holly Bloodworth. I vote yes.
Mike Bowling,
Mike Bowling votes yes.
Alvis Johnson,
Alvis Johnson votes yes.
Patrice McCrary,
This is Patrice McCrary. I vote yes.
Cody Polly Johnson,
This is Cody Polly Johnson, and I vote yes.
Sharon Porter Robinson,
This is Sharon Robinson. I vote yes.
Lee Todd,
This is Lee Todd, and I vote yes.
and Lou Young.
This is Lou Young, and my vote is yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you so much. And board members, thank you very much for your tireless service. You are indeed rock stars. I appreciate you so much. And in your honor, at this time, I need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I make the motion, Mike Bowling.
Excellent, Mike. Thank you so much. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Joanne Adams, I second.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ms. Adams. No need for any discussion on that one. Todd, would you please call the roll?
Certainly, one final time. Joanne Adams,
This is Joanne Adams. Thanks, everyone. I vote yes.
Claire Batt,
This is Claire Batt, and I vote yes.
Holly Bloodworth,
This is Holly Bloodworth. I vote yes.
Mike Bowling,
Mike Bowling votes yes.
Alvis Johnson,
Alvis Johnson votes yes.
Patrice McCrary,
Patrice McCrary votes yes.
Cody Polly Johnson,
Cody Polly Johnson votes yes.
Sharon Porter Robinson,
Sharon Robinson, I vote yes.
Lee Todd,
Lee Todd, and I vote yes.
and Lou Young.
Lou Young, and my vote is yes.
Madam Chair, you're adjourned.
Thank you so much, Todd and everybody. Way to unmute those mics. I think we've got